your boy Manel Kape versus Felipe dos Santos.
Yeah, this was
Muito
another.
bom, Felipe dos Santos.
Yeah, dude, this
Sim.
was another one that I was like, man, this card just matchup wise. How are they going to match up this dude who's 7-0, his UFC debut, short notice against a guy who's like top 5 material? Shout out HB Kilmer says this is worse than Scientology. I'm not joining your cult. One championship, you got to get behind it.
Monster
Promise.
Tony, I can only guess what that says.
Yeah,
But
man, dude, a wild one, right? So yeah, going into it, I was like, man, this is a guy, former champ in Ryzen. Like, I believe he has the skill set to be a champ in the UFC. He in his
you've
UFC
been singing his
debut.
praises for I don't know how long, Will.
I
I'll
mean,
give
his
you that.
UFC debut, he lost a close decision to the current champ. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that was his debut. So like, and I think he would beat Brandon Moreno if I'm being honest.
Hey, calm down,
But
okay, dude?
dude, his he didn't even
Watch
have
that
to show. He
dirty
showed a
mouth of
little bit at the
yours.
end, but his wrestling's very good. I think he beats Brandon Moreno, and this is someone with the signed Brandon Moreno glove behind me. But but I was like, how are they going to feed Felipe dos Santos to the wolves in his debut? Uh, and this fight was so fucking awesome,
Yeah,
and it
because
was
Felipe dos
beautiful for
Santos
me.
was like, "You want to feed me to the wolves? I'm a wolf myself, bro.
Yeah, and it was
I'm a
like
lobo."
I was like, I don't want to see this guy get smoked in his UFC debut. He's so young. He's young in the game. But then I was like, but I also don't want to see him win because I don't want to see Manel Cap get derailed because we're finally on this ascension. And instead, we got a fight of the night, a fight of the year contender, and both their stocks go up, in my opinion. And this wasn't so much like, oh, Manel got exposed by some newcomer. It was like, no, this newcomer is fucking legit,
Yeah, like
very
he's coming in,
legit.
he's gonna make some noise in that division. I don't know about that neck tattoo. It was throwing me off all night too. I was like, what is this coming over? Like got kind of over his shoulder into his
It's like
back, and
off
then he turned.
kilter,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay, it's going like into the neck, and I was like, I don't know about it. But
It's like in the
other than that,
UFC, like creative fighter, when you're like placing a tattoo, it's like, oh, I accidentally moved the left stick a little too far,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then accidentally placed it there. It's like
yeah.
shit,
Except
that's
there's no
permanent.
going back on this one. There's no going back
Yeah,
on this one. But dude, Felipe dos Santos did such a good job, man. He was going blow for blow, and I'll say this about Manel Cap is that when he's in the pocket, he
oh
seems
man,
so comfortable in the pocket, man. And
his head move is fucking. Whew.
a lot seemed like it was landing, but if you see the fight again, like I
Yep.
he rolls with some of those punches. Some of those punches graze off his shoulder, uh,
Yeah.
and he does such a good job with minimal movement, so that he could still find himself in a good position to counter. Right, and there's this one where
Yeah.
Felipe is just going left, right, and they're both trading blows, and then Manel does a small pivot with his right foot to the back, and then boom, boom, cracks him with a 1-2
Yeah.
really fast. And I was like, oh my god, man, it's just beautiful movement in the pocket from Cop.
Mhm.
But props to Dos Santos, man, because he ate some massive shots. He also landed some massive shots. There's some times where
Yeah.
Manel like would step out of the pocket, and when he was walking back in, he was met with a jab that just
Yeah. Like,
made
oh,
his
oops.
head fly back, dude. It was just such a fun fight.
Yeah, it was back and forth. Manel landed everything but the kitchen sink on him, and Dos Santos just ate everything. He got dropped a couple times. You could tell physically, Manel was stronger, right? He was kind of shucking him off of him every once in a while, and he'd be off balance. But that's also a short notice thing. I think he cut weight for the Contender Series like 2 weeks ago or whatever it was, or a month ago, and then the fight didn't happen, and then so he cuts weight again. So I don't really put too much stock into that type of stuff from Dos Santos. I think he was probably affected by that a little bit. Um, but you could tell, man, you could tell he's down there at Shooter Box just training with Oliveira. The way he throws the leaping front kick, the leaping knees, like out of the blue, like he fights just like him. It's like
Yeah.
I saw someone call him Small Oliveira. It's perfect, dude. It's
Small
perfect.
America. That's so good. You should just
Yeah,
use that all the time going forward.
yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Anything else on this fight?
Are we gonna talk about the post fight interview?
Um,
Probably not, right?
I
There's no need
mean,
to. We're at 40 minutes. I know you got a heart out. Um,
yeah.
that
We
being
could
said,
skip that for now. I mean, we can cover it on the next one. Are we going to cover it on the next one, or?
which
Oh
one?
no. You know what? There were some words that were said over here that was like, hey, what is going on? This is the second time that they say this word over here. Somebody on the chat, I can't remember who it was like, hey, shout out to the 90s. I thought we had definitely left that word in the past. And then they're just like, you know what? Let's just sprinkle a little bit of this here in Australia. Maybe they like it over
DC,
here, you know?
bro, when he said it, DC just like He's like, nope.
He goes, "Come
As
on,
soon
man!"
as he
It
said
just
it.
shows out the way he walks.
Man, brutal, dude. Brutal. It sucks because people like up until this point, people kind of hated Manel because he had so much hype coming in and he never really delivered. He lost a close decision against Pantoja. Then he gets robbed against Nicolau, and everyone's like, how good is he really? And then he won a bunch of fans by shit talking Adesanya and Kai at the press conference. And then he had a fight of the night, and I was like, finally, people are going to be behind Manel Kape. Like, this is the boy. And then
Public enemy number one.
and then
Public enemy
just
number one.
brutal,
Right now.
dude. Just
Crocodile
brutal.
Dundee not having it whatsoever. Everybody wanted to attack him.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know if that he won
It's
any more
illegal in
fans.
Australia. It's literally illegal to say that in Australia.
Well, there you go. He might not
It's
make
tough.
it out. All right.
Fun fight though.
It was a blast. It was a blast. Hey everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.